Hi guys, it's Monday 24th of September and oh sorry, I'm hand holding and my little one has just gone back to school this morning, first day back. They've had a long week. They've had a long 10 weeks off school due to things like teachers resigning and having to find new teachers and that kind of stuff. Anyway, she's gone back to school today. This isn't the purpose of this vlog, by the way, but what I'm saying is, so rewind. I'm going to be doing a studio vlog. I'm going to attempt to do a studio vlog. I watch studio vlogs on YouTube and the people that I pledge to on Patreon, and I love them. I can't get enough of them. I absolutely freaking love them. I love like all the behind the scenes stuff. Like a lot of people do videos on like process videos or tutorials, that kind of thing. But I really like the studio vlogs because I'm nosy and I like to see their studios, their organisation, and I like to see like the behind the scenes, like how they do stuff. I love that. So I thought I would attempt one. Now, the ones I watch are all kind of like really arty and relaxing and like different shots. I don't know if I'll be able to manage that. I don't know. We'll see. It's the first day I've had any headspace for like 10 weeks. It's been loud and crazy here. Which is why I'm only just attempting to do a studio vlog today, because I've basically worked so very little over the school holidays. I was fortunate enough to have the foresight before the school holidays to get ahead, and I did all of my Patreon stuff for August in July, and a load of other work I did in July, so I worked my butt off in July. Whereas now I've got quite a lot to do. I need to catch up. I need to get back to regular posting on YouTube because I've neglected my YouTube channel because it's just been impossible to film with a small person around. You know, John's still been working and his other job, and he's been holding the fort with Brim stuff like packing orders and all that kind of stuff. So he's been working. He's been a little diamond. So yeah, it's first day back at work for me, and I felt like I'd do a studio vlog to kind of be a little bit accountable. I know a lot of people sort of talk about accountability with doing videoing, and also to keep my mind occupied, because as much as she drives me crazy, I am missing that kid today, which is only natural. Only natural. So it's 9:30, so I've come back from the school run and sorted myself out, had a cry, and tidied up a bit in the kitchen, not a lot, and put the kettle on. It's time to have a cup of tea and kind of try and start a working day. I'm not going to be at a full mast working day today, I don't think, because as I said, I'm feeling a little bit sad because I'm missing my little buddy. But equally I do need to do some work, so I thought I'd bring you along on the ride and see where this studio vlog takes us and all of that. I've got a ton of stuff on my worktop and I'm slowly like putting it all into a bag to take up. This is full of like art supplies that I bought down because over the weekend I have been working on various bits and pieces, which I might show you a bit. Oh, it's tucked in there. So yeah, I was working a bit in my journal and in my sketchbook for future Brimble stuff. So I'm going to clear this down and I'll take this all upstairs because I'm probably going to need it. I tend to tote stuff backwards, forwards, up and down all the time. So this says Head in the Clouds and my dear friend Geraldine sent it to me and I love it. So I've just dumped my stuff on the desk and I had to run downstairs because I remembered I left my camera downstairs. This, I believe it or not, sorted out some of my stuff last night because I was like, holy moly, this is bad. So this is my art desk and it's in my spare room, and if I step back, ow, it's bashed into me. My floor, I couldn't actually get to my desk last night. So bad. But in my defence, as I said, I've had 10 weeks of school holidays, and I've been trying to do work during that time, and I've literally just came in here, done what I've got to do, like a quick video or some art or what have you, and then I've just walked away and I've left this stuff, and I left it everywhere. So pretty bad of me, I know, but I was like, I was on a tight time scale, so that's what I did. So yeah, the floor is now pretty much clear. So that's what I just brought up. That bag there, I had a friend's hen do, and I took a load of craft stuff with me. I haven't unpacked since that was last weekend. They've been there for years. These are all old Brimbles boxes that I really need to sort out. These are like, you know, when stuff has been returned in the mail, like people didn't go and pick it up, or you know, address not found, that kind of thing. And I always have contacted customers and contacted them several times, and those are just like returned stuff, and so I really need to sort those out, because that is now spilling onto my desk, and so that's not very conducive for a good working environment. Behind me is stock. So I need to sort out this desk. I do really need to sort out this desk, because unless I do that, then not a lot of work is going to happen. But what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm literally just going to like sweep it all off my desk and put it in a box, and then just go through that box and put it away, because at the moment I'm looking at that and I can't see the wood through the trees, if you know what I mean. And I know I've got some videos that I want to film this week, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. If I just sweep it all off my desk, put it in a box, and then just take bits out and put it away. I know a lot of it is like ephemera that needs to go back in my ephemera box, which is down there somewhere, which then needs to go back in my cupboard. I've got a cupboard just here. This cupboard here has got my stuff in it, so I have like paints and papers and notebooks, and believe me, that is just as messy just as messy, but at least it's kind of like, you know, hidden behind a door. That's the door there, so it's not quite so bad. But yeah, it does need sorting out. The rest is kind of stock, so I basically have from like there downwards, these are all books and things. What a mess. My organisation is pretty pants right now. My organisation in my cupboards is pretty pants. It's always pretty pants because it's what I'm working with. But yeah, so I need to just sort this out before I can do anything else, I think. I started doing this and I realised I probably should film it. So this little whirly whizzy thing was on my other desk. So John and I in the other room, as you guys know, John works from home. He has a job with another company and he works from home in the other room, which we call the office. The tiny little room that goes over the stairs. So, you know, so our desk kind of like goes over the stair bit. Anyway, we share one desk. There's one big desk. We share that, and that's also pretty bad. So anyway, this whirligig thingy was on that desk, and it's got like a ton of just like pencils and highlighters and just those sort of pens in there. But actually, I've now nabbed this. We don't need that many pens and pencils in there. I've now nabbed this for my desk. I've got my owl at the back there, which I keep my paint brushes in, and I've got various other like pens like everywhere on my desk. So I thought I would just get this out. So I'm just going to go through. I don't need a gazillion HB pencils in here. So yeah, I'm just actually at the moment, I'm going through and I'm testing the pens to see which ones work and stuff and what I want to keep and, you know, move on. Like I permanently have a box that I take to planner events for swaps and stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to be a bit ruthless. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And then I'm going to fill this up with all my actual stuff that I actually need and actually use. Pretty clear now. I need to remove these bags. They can be reused. So I'll pop those over there. Yes, I've got my paintbrushes in here and I've sorted through them. So, and they're now like only the good ones in there. So beautiful. Nab this off my other desk. Nab this off my other desk. All got my bits and bobs in it. I've realised I never need to buy another HB pencil ever again in my whole entire life. I have this little, I need to put this in my cupboard. I have this whole entire thing of HB pencils, plus in here, if I whirl it around, I have a load of HB pencils in here and drawing pencils. So I'm pretty good for pencils. So I've got all my pencil and erasers in there. I've got my brush, my edding brush pens and some highlighters in there. I've got some Poscas in there. I have others elsewhere, so I haven't, like, this isn't like all of my pens. I've got some rubbers and some glue and a thing in there, and my more drawing pens in there, and some like biros and things in there, so that's all good. Desk is clearer. I've got some washi tape in one of these cups. I bought these cups because last year for Christmas I was going to like paint them, marble on them and give them as gifts, but I never got around to it, so they've now got washi tape in them. And over here I've got this little box with like all the stuff that I use kind of all the time in there, and one of my sketchbooks on top, and some paper that I use for doing like putting on my desk, because my desk, as you guys know, is pretty horrendous. So if I want to do a white background, I kind of put some white paper down. Some birthday cards that I found, and yeah, so we're looking pretty good. That massive stack of boxes that was there is now on the floor because I've opened every single one and I've been through them and I have listed them for sale. So life's good. I'm gonna hop on the computer now and do a bit of computer admin, I think. I've been having some good desk time today. Suddenly got hit by the inspiration fairy, so I've created another add-on set of stickers for the October box. You can hear the printer going in the background because I'm printing off inserts for customers who've ordered Christmas printed planner inserts. So the printer has just been going like overdrive. I've created these, and I've created these stickers today. They're a bit like my Christmas memory keeping stickers, like the December daily type stickers, but with an autumn theme, so they should be going up for sale at the weekend. So yes, work out what else I can do in like 15 minutes before I've got to go and do the school run. So I'm sitting in the van. I'm just, yeah, I drive the van on the school run. So I'm just sitting here in the van because none of the other parents are here there yet. If they were, then I'd get up out and be socialised. I'm not that much of a dork. They're not that cliquey. They're okay. So yeah, so wow, I feel like I've done so much today. I feel like I've got a lot accomplished, even though I haven't necessarily got everything done off of my to-do list. To be quite frank, I've barely touched my to-do list, purely because I just wanted to like just keep myself like really active, really, and yeah. So I'm really glad I got a lot of stuff sorted in my room. I've sold a lot of the boxes and bits, which I'm really pleased about, which is fabulous. That's going to go towards my Christmas fund. So yeah, I'm really pleased that I did that. I've been meaning to do that for ages, so a good sort out. That was really good. And yeah, I had a really like productive day. I'm feeling a bit of a wobble this afternoon because I'm missing my little one now, so I'm quite happy to be going and picking her up in a sec. I'm like, so that's Monday done. She goes to school 9 till 3, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So I've still got another 2 days. So I'll try and do some more vlogging tomorrow and Wednesday as well and see how this thing goes. Hi guys, it's Tuesday. I'm just back home. It's 9:30. Just dropped little one off at school. It's been the most harassing, stressful, anxious morning. For several reasons. But it's another work day for me, which is going to be another tough day to kind of get into it. I find like quite difficult to get into a working frame of mind when you've had like a morning that's like, and you're worried and you're stressed and you're anxious and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go in and make a cup of tea and then try and crack on with. So I'm dealing with a bit of overwhelm about how big my to-do list is and that everything's got the same sort of priority, and yeah, struggling with the overwhelm, struggling to get going this morning because I'm still thinking about my little spud. So I should be doing computery work, but I've decided to come in here and start taking photos. This bumper box, a lovely customer has ordered. I've all been printed in sort of Christmas planner inserts. They are this is A4. They're not going to put it in a ring binder. They're going to put it in a large happy planner. So, but doesn't that just look like mammoth? They're going to have like all of their Christmas totally sewn up. So they've got to-do lists and prepping for house guests, Christmas presents. Oh, it's just all in there. So that's going to be quite cool. And then I'm going to photograph some of the inserts. I need to, I sell printed inserts now, ta-da. So I printed some off for myself, updated and, excuse me, updated my own Christmas planner. It still needs a bit more sorting. I'm like hoarding all these beautiful things in here. They serve no purpose whatsoever other than they're a decorative place to like hoard all my pretties that I just love. Yeah, so I'm going to like photograph all my pages and everything so that I can pop them on the listings so people can get an idea of what they look like. There's my little mousey. Got a cough this morning. Winter's coming. Yeah, so I've just been kind of fiddling and fart-arsing around really. So yeah, I'm going to get those photos done and then I'm going to put them on the listings and then I'm going to tackle the next job. I'm going to tackle each little job as it comes. It's crisp time. I don't know why, but when I'm doing computer work, it always makes me really hungry. So I'm just writing a blog post about the October Daily Photo Challenge that I always run. Every year. I think it's like 4 or 5. I can't remember. I've said that in here. Like it could be 4, could be 5. So I'm just writing that, and then when I've written that, I'm going to sort out a newsletter to send. Where are we off to, John?
Lunch.
Where are we really off to?
To eat lunch at Anna's choice of McDonald's.
I love You love that, like how you make it out like I'm bad.
Yeah.
I'm a bad influence. So yeah, it's lunchtime, and so this morning I've done some images, some graphics, and I've sorted out the October Daily Challenge, which I'll talk about more in a bit. I've done an email newsletter, done some admin, applied to comments, which I'm not very good at, but I'm really trying to get better at doing that. And then it was lunchtime, like John's finished his work for lunch and he was like, I'll go make lunch, what shall I make? And I was like, I really fancied a jacket potato with beans, but then we're having beans and potatoes for dinner tonight. And then it was like, we haven't got anything in because it's been a while since I've been shopping. I need to go shopping. And I was like, I don't really fancy a peanut butter sandwich. I was like, I jokingly said to John, you could always take me out for lunch. And then he said, yeah, okay, let's do that, didn't you?
I did.
You did. Very
spontaneous.
Pardon?
How spontaneous.
That was really spontaneous of you.
I know, crazy.
I know. And he's like, where do you want to go? And I was like, McDonald's. So we're heading to McDonald's, which I'm really excited about, because when was the last time we had a McDonald's?
Months.
Have we had one this year?
No.
I don't even know if we've had one this year. So that's like a highlight of my day, and it's quite nice because it's like a semi-mini date. Which, when was the last time we had a date?
90s.
I think the last time the last time that John and I were on our own without a child was last year. Was in 2017. Was it December or November? When Miss B was at school, we went to Cambridge Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
Went Cambridge Christmas shopping, and then we had lunch together. That was the last time me and you had like a date or like time away without a child together, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So this is quite exciting. So that's like my little exciting break in the studio vlog to tell you that I'm really excited that my husband is taking me out on a mini date to McDonald's. Hi guys, so it is 10 to 3. I'm in the school car park waiting for the kick out time. So I talk to you. Oh my gosh, I find like the school day is probably really long for the kids, but I don't know, I have such mixed feelings about, school anyway, but that's another story for another time. Versus like school, homeschool, unschool, those kind of things. Anywho, like for the kids who go to school, it's really quite a long time. For me, or for like, I think maybe working mums, it's quite short, because by the time I got home today, started work, it was like 10, 10:15, because I had some phone calls and shit to deal with. And then like, I have to finish at like 2:30 to like make sure I've gone for a wee, got my shoes on, because we always go to the park after school, all that kind of stuff. The working day just seems really somewhat short. Today was an exception, and a much needed exception, where we went out for McDonald's, and I actually think it did John and I really good, just to kind of like spend some time with each other. And it's quite nice to have a bit of headspace and a bit of quiet as well. But normally I would work through lunch, so I'm sort of down a bit, but I got quite a lot done. I'm feeling quite tired today. Do still have tomorrow, and I pop in and out like on evenings when the work he's doing. I'll do like evenings, and this week John's actually doing a course related to parenting. Again, the trouble is that I can't really go into these things, but anyway, he does that on a Thursday, and I will probably work a little bit on Thursday afternoon and possibly a bit on Friday, because I need to get caught back up from the school holidays, really, as loads, you know. So that would be quite good, because I want to start working on the Christmas stuff, and I need to start working on stuff for my Patreons and all those good things. I am not complaining. I love what I do. I love that I can work flexibly around my child. I love that I can work flexibly and be there for her, and you know, because she is like my number one priority. So I love that I can do that and like be there for her and do all the pickups and all that kind of stuff. So it's good. It's just, I guess where I'm feeling a little bit stressed is because we have had such a long school holiday, and it's just kind of like trying to get back into the rhythm of things. So yeah. So the October daily then, so for those of you who don't know, it's basically a photo challenge that I do every year. I've been doing it for like 4 or 5 years now, and I've changed it this year. Before it was, you had to post like 30 photos. I've done 30 prompts for those of you who do like a daily prompt, but in order to win to be in with the chance of winning the competition this time, you only have to do 5 photos, which I feel is a bit better. Anyway, all the information is on the blog post, so I'm not going to kind of like repeat it, and all of the photos are on the blog as well, like all the prompts, so you can use it as like journal prompts, for those of you who are doing a like a daily journal, like memory keeping thing, like an October daily album, that kind of thing. You could use the prompts for those. You could use them for like your art journal or your journal, or just photos, whatever. It's entirely up to you. It's just quite nice because it brings like everybody together, like the community together, kind of like sharing their photos and stuff. So I really hope you'll take part. And now the mums are starting to turn up, and I'm just sitting here talking. Luckily these days, when you've got a phone, it looks like you're FaceTiming someone rather than like talking to yourself like with a camera, so that's quite good. So anyhow, job 2 job 2, being a mum, now commences. This is happening right now. Just turning my Mac off. God, look at the state of my screen. John is doing the bath time with the screechy person, and I'm just hopping on to do a bit more work. So I'm just scheduling stuff on the website, and I can hear John reading a lovely bedtime story to little ones, so that's my cue to kind of like sign off the night and chill out. I do kind of miss doing bath times, but I've been with her since 3 p.m. So we've had like 3.5 hours of just being together, and it's nice for John to have some time too. But I do like reading a story and doing the bedtime stuff though. Miss it. Don't want to work and miss out on all that good stuff, you know. So John's just the best husband in the world. He's sorting out some lights for me, so the kitchen's just a bit brighter. Hi John. Hi. It's Wednesday, it's 9:30. You can probably hear the kettle is now boiling. Just got in from the school run. Yeah, one of those like kind of mornings, like oh my god. So cup of tea, first port of call, then time to crack on with today's work. I'm just firing up my little selfie. I keep my selfie printer downstairs on the sideboard next to like my Project Life album that was on the goes at the top there, because I'm going to do a bit of journaling today. I'm going to do some filming today, and so I want some photos to use in my journaling. Mixture. So the face I coloured in with Prismacolors, and then I was experimenting, and then I went over, because it still didn't look, as I was trying to say, I was trying to get more of that solid but digital-ish kind of look. So I then went over the Prismacolors with my Jane Davenport marker in Beach. So it gave it a bit more of a flawless look. Hey guys, it's Brimble's box and Brimble's collection time, unboxing time again. So Mr. B has printed me off one of my own boxes to share with you guys. So let's get cracking. Hey guys, different backdrop to what you're used to. Having a bit of a play around with filming in somewhere different. Anyway, today I thought I would talk to you about Christmas. And I know some of you are like pumped that they're like, hello, yes, she's doing a Christmas video again, Christmas planning series again, Christmas, bring it on, whoop whoop, yeah. Hi guys, I thought today I would show you my Christmas planner. You guys, I have been back to back filming this morning. My voice is a bit hoarse, but yeah, bit on the hoarse side. So I filmed my Patreon chatty vlog, and that was like an hour, so something like that. I filmed my October Brimble's box unboxing. I've filmed a Christmas planning tips things you can start to do in October. I filmed that. I filmed my Christmas planner flip through. I've edited my chatty vlog, and I've got that uploading, and made another pot of tea. Postal boxes. Made another pot of tea. Been online, answered a few things, and yeah. Went downstairs, whacked a potato in the oven. Gonna have jagged potato for lunch, I think. So I'm feeling a bit hoarse now from doing lots and lots of talking. I've drunk copious amounts of tea, but I'm still feeling quite hoarse. But yeah, I feel so tired today. So tired. I know I look tired. I've got bags under my eyes. I'm getting wrinkles under my eyes. When I don't sleep too well, I get this puffy thing as well. Oh, I tell you why. Litlin had got a unsettled night, and so she was up a few times in the night, and then I woke up about 6 AM, couldn't sleep. So I got up. So I didn't have a very good quality, so I got up at 6, but didn't have very good quality of sleep, which is a bit of a bugger. But yeah. So I'm feeling a little bit fatigued now, but I'm going to carry on working. John and I are going to have lunch, and then he finishes work at 1 today. He works for another company, and he finishes at 1 on a Wednesday, which is good. So we're going to sit down together and sort out the Advent boxes. he'll be packing those up. But we're going to run through like everything that we're going to put in the advent boxes. And then he'll get to work packing them all up, ready to send. So we're going to go through that. And then, at 2:30, I'll have to get ready to go and pick little one up from school. So that will be the end of my working day. So John has a course that he goes to on Thursdays, to do with our daughter, and so he will be back home at about 2:00 tomorrow. So I might do a bit more work tomorrow afternoon when he comes home. We'll see how I feel, see how we're going. Then Friday, I always go to a playgroup thing with Littleton, and John will work on doing all the labels and everything for the Brimbles boxes. They will be shipping on Friday, so he will work on that. Like everyone who's already like paid, they will ship on Friday, and then the payments that come in like Saturday and Sunday, they will ship on Monday. So he'll do that. So there's still lots of work opportunities left in the week. We try and kind of, like John wants to spend time with Littleton as much as I do. I try to not work, both of us try, and we pretty much succeed actually, to not work on Saturdays and Sundays. We have those like family time. We try and be a bit sacred. But basically, like, I mean, there are some weeks where I don't work a Thursday and a Friday. There are some weeks when I don't, and there are some weeks when I do. So it's just sort of juggling. But like John really likes it when it's just, you know, daddy and daughter day. They love spending time together as much as I love spending time with her. So it's quite nice for them to, you know, do stuff together. And if I'm just doing like some illustration work or something, sometimes I'll do that downstairs in the kitchen at the breakfast bar, and so I can still kind of be around them, so that's quite nice. But yeah, like at the moment I'm just working really hard to kind of like catch up and get ahead from the school holidays, and then things will start to even out again. And yeah, so I work when we need to, really. Lunch, I think I've got a potato in, and I'm trying to decide whether I want beans with my jacket potato or whether I want hummus. Tough call. Really, I'd quite like cheese. We buy this really nice vegan cheese from BioLife, but we're having homemade pizza for tea, and so I need to save the cheese for that. So I think I'll probably have hummus actually. It's about 2:15. After lunch I did another video. Then I sat down with John and sorted out the contents for the advent boxes, and now I'm like at that point where I'm like, I've got to leave soon. I'm feeling pretty whacked, and I've got to leave soon to do the school run. So I'm just like relaxing on the sofa. Well, I say relaxing. I'm about to start editing some of my videos that I recorded, because I record all my videos and edit all my videos on my iPhone. So surprised if I made you yawn. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm feeling pretty pushed. Guys, it's Thursday, so today I have been on mummy duty. I haven't done any work today. Little one has been at home all day, so we've done like playing things. It's 6:30. I don't know what time it is. I think it's 6:30. John always does the bath time routine, so he's bathing the little one. I'm at my desk. I'm about to make finish making some things that I started the other night that I was making for my friend's wedding, and I'm gonna film them too. It's evening time and it's all quiet. John is just sitting on the other sofa reading, and I'm just working in my journal a bit, just having a play, just sort of drawing bits and bobs. This is my elephant for no reason other than it's cute. So I'm going to as I did at the weekend, just drawn a blank space. Just wanted to do a little drawing, and I want to fill in some of my journal. It's a fairly new journal to me, so I'm just kind of warming up. Really, it's a square, and I've never really worked in a square before, but I'm actually really enjoying working in a square. So yes. Hey guys, it's Friday. It's just after lunch. It's another that's why I look bedraggled. It's another mummy day for me, and my daughter decided to get up at 5:30 this morning. Yay. That's why I constantly look haggard. Anyway, so been to playgroup, and as I say, it's a mummy day mostly for me, but John has been doing Brimble's work, and he has been mad packing. Today he is packing advent boxes. So this is the 4th year now that I've done an advent box, which is really exciting, and this year we decided to get them out early. So I put them up for sale in July, and so people that have like pre-ordered from July, all of their boxes are going out next week, and then so don't worry if you haven't got one. Don't worry, you haven't missed it. It's just that like people who've already pre-ordered, they're going out next week, and then they'll just stay up in the shop now until they'll stay up in the shop until they sell out. And then they'll just be shipped within like a week, or like probably a week, because they take quite a little while to package up, because there's 24 items in a box, and each product is put in a little bag and sealed with a number on, and then you can do whatever you like with them. Some people leave them in the box, and other people like string them up with pegs or whatever, and make them look all funky. So yeah, so what I'm doing now is John's just having a moment with Littlin. What I'm going to do now is I want to photograph all the products that are going in, and I won't be putting them up on the website listing. So if you go to the website listing, there's photos of past year's boxes, but because it's a surprise, I'm not going to put a photo up of what's in this year's box, but I want to take a photo so that I can put it up on the listing for next year, if you see what I mean. But I will show a couple of sneak peeks, I think, of what's going to be in the box. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'm back to being a mum. Well, I'm always a mum, but you know what I mean. I'm back to being the childcare provider today, and John will go back to packing. I think he's going to be packing all day. He's packing up all day and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. He's got a bit of a stack going on there. That's one of his stacks, and he's got like boxes out. He's doing it upstairs in our bedroom, but I'm not going to turn you around. So basically we can't go to bed tonight until John's like taken everything off the bed. Yay. So I thought I'd just show you a little, like, so they come in like boxes like this, and yeah, they're wrapped up with tissue paper, and you've got a little card, and it just sort of, you know, just kind of welcomes you to the box, basically. So I'll let you read that. Yeah, and then if we, I don't know, if we can kind of take a little peek inside. So yeah, each one's like in a bag with a number on, and there's 24 things in there. And I'm trying to get so John's like, oh, I got that all nice. So as you can see, the box is full. It's full. So exciting. So I'm gonna photograph the contents, and then I'll show you a sneak peek. So I'm going to give you 3 sneak peeks. So this is the first one. It's a sticker sticker sheet with like the cutest little Father Christmas on. So the advent box does have some Christmas things in it, but they're right at the very beginning, so that you've got all month, you know, like 25 days, all month, you know, basically you can use them. So there's that little sneaky peek. And as I said, well, I don't know if I said, so basically there's things in it that you can use like now at Christmas, things that you can use like at any time of the year, and things that are like seasonal specific. So we've got some heart stickers. They're sort of Valentine's-y, but also a beautiful colour palette that you could just use any time of the year. And this die cut pack, I've got tons in there. Tons in there. Really, really cool. So they're more of a like a summery theme. So that's all the sneak peeks I'm showing you, just those 3 sneak peeks. I'm quite excited actually. So I'd put all of my autumn ephemera in this beautiful little trinket tray because A, it looked really cute on my desk, and secondly, so that it was ready and out of the packaging for me to use, and because I was going to use it and do a journal video, but I knocked, and don't look under my desk. I happened to knock my sketchbook while I was doing those photos. I knocked my sketchbook off the side, and that knocked into everything else that was on the edge of my desk, and it all fell off. And so now I'm picking up lots of little dinky bits of die cuts and hoping that I got it all. And last night I also cut out some like words that I oh, not this one, this was this side, like loads of words that I found in my magazine there. So that's now going back on my desk, which is still relatively clear, I'm pleased to say, in that video. But yeah, my sketchbook was there, and that was there because I used this space just for taking the photo of all the Advent stuff. So now I can put that back there, ready for use. Hey guys, it's Friday night. It's 7:30. I've played way too many doctors and nurses today. I just get a grip. It's a studio vlog, not a day in the life vlog. I keep kind of trying to slip into like a day in the life vlog rather than like a studio vlog, because I'm trying to remember that studio vlog is stuff that's like arty, crafty, studio-y, Brimblesy, that kind of thing. So yeah, the only other thing I've done so far today, other than those photos, is unbox a planner. I think it's time for a cup of tea. I've unboxed a planner that came through. I filmed it because I was really excited to see the planner, and I couldn't wait any longer, so I've just unboxed to the filming and just unboxed that. So that's that. And now I'm going to go downstairs. John's just gone for a little walk because he fancies a stretch of his legs, fresh air, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to go downstairs now, make a cup of tea, and then I think I'm going to spend a bit of time in my journal, watch a bit of telly whilst doing some like sketchy type somethings. Yes. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this vlog. I know it's super duper long, but then I was filming every day, so you know, as I said at the beginning of the week, like a lot of the videos that I watch that studio vlogs are like really arty, beautiful, like creative stills and shots and angles and all that kind of stuff with beautiful music and really relaxing. But oh, gosh, you know, they are so much work that goes into producing those and making those. So you kind of got what you got with me, because I was just trying to like get stuff done and not kind of set up loads of little shots. So I apologise like that, but you know, this is kind of like how it goes, you know, like other real stuff. So let me know whether you've enjoyed this vlog and whether you'd like to see more. I'm really happy to make more because, you know, I can do it whilst I'm working and stuff, so I'm really happy to make more. But then I don't know whether that's the sort of thing that you guys would like want to see more of, that kind of thing. I might alternate, because I think like one a week on this channel might be too much, so I might kind of like do maybe one a month or something on YouTube, and maybe like one a month on Patreon or something. I mean, I already do like a chatty vlog, studio vlog type thing on Patreon, so I might do another one for my Patreons. I don't know, let me guys know. Like I want to kind of, I know there's like a lot of people who are discussing kind of the future of YouTube, and so many people have gone down the Patreon route. Don't get me wrong, like I'm really very grateful for my Patreons because they pay me money to see my content, you know, and that money goes towards paying, you know, feeding my family and paying my bills. So I'm really grateful for that, because YouTube, I get a payment like once every 2 or 3 months of like 50 quid, so it doesn't really go very far. But I've never really done YouTube for money, and yeah, I just want to kind of keep the YouTube channel alive because I like interacting with you guys, and yeah, and all that kind of business. I don't know what to say, I'm getting tired. So yeah, so I want to try and like keep making content for you on YouTube as well as for Patreon. So my Patreon, all of my Patreons, they get unique content to Patreon. It's never been anywhere else, and most of it will never go anywhere else either. So yeah, so if you fancy it, come over and say hi on Patreon. I do like art tutorials a month. God, my hair's gone really frizzy. Oh God. So you get me like falling around the floor. Oh, I've been sick more times than I care to imagine today, and I've had various plasters all over my body. Yeah, cup of tea time. Guys, if you were wondering what planner it is that I got, that I unboxed, it's this one. It's the Love from B planner, and a video on this will be coming soon. But there's the details. If you can't wait and you want to go and check out more of it, then there you go. That's the planner.
Photos or something. I'll insert some photos right now. Yeah, okay, so here's proof. Proof there is some jewellery and more's coming. So this, the observant mug lovers of you might